Sunday, 8th September 2019. And the theme is literacy and multilingualism. So the essence of this presentation is to create awareness about literacy and multilingualism, as well as to engage stakeholders on the way forward as far as literacy and multilingualism in Nigeria is concerned. Like I said, it's facilitated by Aspiring Generation Foundation. It came to create awareness on literacy and multilingualism among stakeholders of civil society organizations. And at the end of this presentation and brief engagement, we hope to have productively engaged stakeholders in discussing what literacy and multilingualism entails, the way forward to achieving literacy for all pupils of school age and adults, and policy formulation to support diversity in all literacy education as well as its implementation. Literacy. According to the National Literacy Trust, literacy is defined as the ability to read, to write, to speak and listen in a way that lets us communicate effectively and make sense of the world. Beyond the reading, beyond the writing, beyond speaking and listening, literacy goes further to you making a sense out of everything you have been able to read or to write, and also to speak and listen. Why is literacy important? Lacking vital literacy skills holds a person back at every stage of their life. Now, as a child, when a child lacks vital literacy skills, that child won't be able to succeed at school. As a young adult or a youth, as we call it, they will be locked out of the job market. And as a parent, they won't be able to support their own child's learning. As the saying goes, you cannot give what you don't have. So as a parent, if you are lacking vital literacy skills, you won't be able to support your own child's learning. Now, this intergenerational cycle makes social mobility and a fairer society more difficult. People with low literacy skills may not be able to read a book or a newspaper, understand road signs or price labels, fill out a form, read instructions on medicine to know whether it has side effects or not, or to use the internet. And many employers today are not satisfied with young people's literacy skills when they enter the workforce. In such cases, some of those employers can organize remedial trainings for young recruits to improve their basic skills in reading literacy and communication. Now, to stop, what then is the way forward? This is supposed to be an interactive section. Like I said, we are engaging stakeholders to know what the way forward is as far as achieving literacy for school-age pupils, for youth and for adults are concerned. So I would like to have a brief stop here to hear from one or two persons.
Yeah, when you talk about literacy or educating children, it shouldn't stop in the four corner of the school. Like there was a training that one of the CPN members organized for teenagers, like last weekend. So 3 days training, or it's 2 days.
It's 2 days.
It's also part of training, because education, like learning physics, chemistry, biology, is not the only thing a child needs. Children also need other, training like skill acquisition. It's also part of it. Then how do you relate in the labor market when you finish your education? Whether university, some people don't know how to even relate. They do, private school, primary, nursery school, secondary, private, university, private. They don't know what is out there in the labor market, and their parents are. Let's assume that their parent died, and situation changes that they have to go out there to know how do they relate with the society. Thank you.
Literacy, like she said, is not only in the four walls of the classroom. Then this literacy should start from home. Even from when the child is in the womb. That's when education of literacy starts from. And then everything should be made to be kind of being conducive for everyone right from the beginning. Because if you are not, a child is not having it easy within the home, what do you expect the child to bring out? How do you expect the child to be ready to learn whatever you want to teach, or even learn from the environment? So everything should be made conducive, and it starts even right from the home.
Literacy goes beyond the four walls of the classroom, like you have rightly contributed, and when you are literate, you are able to make informed decisions as far as your health is concerned, as far as empowerment, poverty eradication, peace development, gender equality, and many more. So I move on to multilingualism quickly. It is the ability of an individual speaker or a community of speakers to communicate effectively in 3 or more languages. If it is just one, you are monolingual, and it's very, very rare to see someone who just can speak and understand just one language. Majority of us are bilingual. We can speak 2 languages at least. So if you are able to speak 3 or more, then you are referred to as a polyglot or a multilingual. Now, the importance of multilingualism. In our message for the International Literacy Day 2019, the chief of UNESCO, Audrey Azoulay, pointed out that there are some 7,000 living languages being spoken today, and she called them instruments for communication, engagement in lifelong learning, and participation in society and the world of work. These languages are closely linked with distinctive identities, cultures, worldviews, and knowledge systems. Now, embracing linguistic diversity in education and literacy is therefore a key part of developing inclusive societies that respect diversity, difference, or holding human dignity. Literacy education policy in Nigeria. The question goes, to us now. Where are we? What are the existing policies we have in Nigeria that support diversity in all literacy education as well as its implementation? And how far have we gone as far as implementing these policies are concerned? So I would like to take one contribution at this point before I move forward and round up.
Now in this state we have agency for adult and non-formal education. In that agency, what they do in all the LGAs in the state is that they have some people, especially empire beneficiaries, that teach adults. Maybe in the evenings, they teach them, they have all these exercise books, what they used to write. And after some time, they graduate. So in fact, they told us of a man, an Igbo chap, a very rich man, but he's not learned. So he comes to that agency to have his lectures there, and is getting used to it. So the government of the state is taking it seriously, as I could see that day.
Thank you very much.
Education is from the womb to the grave. You are not too old to learn, so continue learning. Then the issue of language, like Yoruba language, when we're talking of development, we tend to, some people are illiterate because they speak only Yoruba, and maybe they can't read it or write it. And many of us go to communities, we can't even communicate with the communities in Yoruba language. That is still a shortcoming of our education system. If you are a Yoruba, if you are an Igbo, you should be able to speak English well, speak your native language well. That is a mother tongue. It is very important. And multilingualism. People are coming from the US to learn Yoruba. Who knows about that program in the US? Yes, I got one of them who came to do internship in my organization. She was born and bred abroad. She couldn't speak Yoruba. She came and she became very fluent in Yoruba. Even some English speaking, they come. So we should emphasize Yoruba language. We should not look down on our language. We can be good in both, actually. A child can be made to know about 2-3 languages. If you are, somebody may be communicating in English with the child, another person communicating in Yoruba, and you will just see that the child will know Yoruba, will know English very well. So we should bear that in mind. Don't let us look down on our language.
I think that has also taken care of the next slide on page 14. What more policies need to be formulated to support literacy at all levels and enable more diversity in all literacy education and implementation? So I'll quickly go to the picture. Stop, drop, read. This is a message for all parents and stakeholders. Reading together for just 10 minutes a day builds family bonds and inspires a love of books in the next generation. So a message for parents, a message for stakeholders is to put your day on pause once in a while. I mean, if possible every day, put your day to a stop, drop what you're doing, and read with your child. It goes a long way in helping them build better literacy skills for now and for the future. So our take-home points, yes, I'm rounding up already, is that in our individual and organizational sphere of influence as stakeholders, let us endeavor to continually push for quality education and literacy at all levels so that no one, both young and old, is left behind. Let us also embrace diverse languages as they are closely linked with distinctive identities, cultures, worldviews, and knowledge systems. Okay, more comments and contributions are welcome. Those are our references. Thank you for your audience.